Get the fuck out of here.
That's Kate.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night D&D. Yeah, she sniped the spot just like you do, Nick.
Mhm.
Screw you, Nick.
What an absolute Chad move. High five.
I know, it was like 20 points away, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, happy
So where was
Friday,
I?
everybody. It's good to see
And
everybody.
hey, what's up, Sin, man? Hadn't seen you in forever, man.
So we're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna make some bad decisions.
Always.
But before we do that, we'll give a short recap because we didn't play too much last week. So I will let my dear friend Patrick V2 take it away, and we'll go from there.
Where we last left off, our party had just defended themselves against an ancient red dragon as they approached the volcanic forge where the colossal fire elemental was gathering power. As the party began to travel towards the volcano once more, they realized they had two paths to take, one seeming to lead up to the main entrance, and another that was up a 300-foot cliff that seemed to be an abandoned mining tunnel. Upon reaching the more secluded pathway, they came across a bridge over a river of lava, and upon attempting to cross, Deft found he was paralyzed with fear and unable to step forward. Solomon and Ari experienced a similar sensation, but Solomon began to push forward using his echoes, only to feel gravity intensify and forced him into the ground. However, Baron and Patrick seemed unhindered by whatever this effect was, and upon some insight shared by Theris that this may be a holy site protected by the power of Brel, Baron suggested that they all take drinks to show good faith to his dwarven god. As they did so, their bodies began to relax, and they were able to pass into the barrier. Upon crossing the threshold of horribly intense heat, they entered into an open chasm that had a giant forge powered by an intensely hot white sphere and a massive golden hammer laying atop an anvil protected by two giant constructs. As Baron approached the forge of his god, is where we start today's session.
Well done, sir. Go ahead and distribute your inspiration.
You know
Oh,
what?
Baron.
This is your moment, Baron. You get it.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
I feel truly inspired today.
So, all of you are here. Do we have the map up here? I had dropped the map too. I forgot you could do that. Boop. Okay. There's our map. So before you, Baron, this very large forge stands almost like the size of a small house in front of you, with a very large hammer at the top. You see to the left and the right these giant guardians. Your friends are behind you. I will say, and Patrick and you would both know this just because of your current proximity, while this room is hotter than anything you've felt before, going within range of this forge is even hotter. So keep that in mind. And with that, what do you want to do?
Rust bucket. It's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined.
Yes, it's not every day you get to see a star up close.
I wasn't talking about the star, Rust bucket. A single tear immediately evaporates when it leaves my eye.
No, your eyes just start steaming.
Your tears float upward into little steam droplets.
I think I'm going to slowly approach the forge.
You're within 30 feet of the anvil currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna like very slowly, very like reverently approach the anvil. No sudden moves, you know.
Patrick, do you go with him or do you stay where you are?
No, I'm gonna stay back.
All right, I have unlocked the tokens.
All right. Sorry, I'm one hand is completely occupied
Okay,
by
grab
the
my
dog.
coffee
And
real
of course,
quick.
it's my right hand.
No worries.
Do 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 Doo-doo.
So you walk up, and this stands like probably a good 20 feet up. The two constructs seemingly have not moved. I will say, though, like you start to sweat.
Okay.
Even with
So,
Death's aura, it's really, really hot.
did you say that this thing was up in the air?
So basically, that large anvil is 20 feet high, and then the golden hammer lays on top of it.
Oh, got it. Okay, it's 20 feet tall. Okay.
And it's a fairly large hammer as well, but it's up there.
Okay. I would like to reach out and place a hand upon the anvil.
Sure. You reach over, put your hand on the anvil. Roll a d100 real quick. Okay. Nothing bad seems to happen.
Is it as beautiful up close as I could have ever imagined?
Oh, it's amazing. And your hand just kind of glides across the material.
Oh, it's so smooth.
You've never seen workmanship quite like this. And you also note, even with the extreme heat here, this anvil seems completely unfazed. You're actually not sure what this metal's made of. Roll an investigation check, Baron, since you're up there.
Investigation. I don't think Baron's very good at that, but he's going to give it the good old college try.
That's what makes it so much fun.
Oh, yeah, that's a +0.
It's metal, all right. Impressive metal.
Don't dwarfs get
It
advantage
sure
on
ain't
that kind
made
of stuff?
I think some of them do. Are you, what kind of dwarf are you? Do you
I'm a
get
gold
the...
dwarf. I don't know if I get that,
Hold on, let me check for you.
Yeah, I don't know if I get that, let me see. If I go to it's probably under my abilities, right? If I look
It
at my
would be a
abilities.
feature. I was trying to see.
Oh,
I don't
bonus
think
Also
it's
proficient in
proficiencies.
blacksmithing.
Say it again?
You're also proficient in blacksmithing.
I am.
he can be. I think because he's a gold dwarf, he may not. Unless it's
Yeah,
I'm not seeing. Oh, stone cutting. No. Hold on. Whenever you make an intelligence history check, it's for history, anyways, related to the origin of stonework. You're considered proficient. So yeah, it's more stonework.
It's
history.
It's not metal cutting, unfortunately.
I tried.
No,
I am
good call.
proficient, though. You're right. I am proficient in many things, including mason's tools, smith tools, and woodcarver's tools.
That may very well come in handy today.
Yeah, if you were looking to make anything, here and now is the time.
Oh, hell yeah.
Solomon, as you get about that close, you watch his Forge Guardian 2 just kind of goes from a white color to more of an orange color and just kind of stands more at attention.
All right, I won't move forward from beyond this point then.
Carry on.
Is it possible? Do I see a way for me to get to the hammer at the top of this forge?
You could attempt to climb it.
I could throw you.
We've done that recently too.
Oh, you threw a dwarf?
No, I didn't throw a dwarf. Somebody else carried. Calum threw you.
Got it. Well, whatever you do, don't tell the elf.
Calum's gonna sneak up to Theris at this point too, but point at himself.
You cut out.
He has 147 wounds.
Oh, gotcha.
He's pointing at his owies.
Kisses for
Theris swim with for coffee.
Kisses.
Well, that
I'm
sucks
back.
for Calum.
I just got back.
Calum is asking for healing.
Kisses for Calum, please.
Calum snuck up to you and was pointing out the fact that he seemingly is missing 147 hit points.
I thought you said he had 127. I'm like, you so?
Oh no.
Like,
Well,
you got
so
plenty of hit points.
Here's the fun part. He still has plenty of hit points, but you may want those hit points in case things go wrong. Because Calum's hit point maximum is 293.
Ouch.
Hey, do I still have Blinky?
Let me
Is
see what I've
Blinky
got
still
in
here?
You
Or
still
is
have what?
Blinky gone?
Blinky.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blinky.
list.
No, Blinky had gone away. You had. Oh, we didn't tell him what happened with this thing. So you had
Oh.
the. Was it the Mead Guardian? I forget
Yeah,
exactly.
the Archangel of Mead.
Yeah, so
That's
it was like a Mead Angel. You did, based on the D100, your flask got blessed. So now, in addition to getting the potion effect that it already typically did with the immunities and the resistances, it also acts every swig as a healing potion.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I coded that in for you already, so you just have to remember to press
Yeah.
the button.
So Brell's
Dude.
angel blessed your flask
Oh,
before it left.
Brell is such an awesome god, guys. You guys all need to convert.
I don't know if you have any charges left on it because they used it first to get people past that puzzle.
Okay.
But it is
I
still
kept
blessed.
track. If you have some, you have some.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's been 3 uses on it.
Well,
There's
the
still
good
2
thing is
left.
I don't think you're going to need cold immunity anytime soon.
Probably not.
Okay, so
Cold,
here's a
poison,
question.
or sleep, hopefully.
Do y'all want me spending charges on my rod for a quick big heal? Or
What
blowing
are you
my
doing with
high-level
your rod?
spell points? Or spell slots?
We can't have
Because,
Kale use his hit dice, can we?
No, because he doesn't have a short rest and he is not technically a party member.
Say,
He's
because
just
the
lacking.
rod's an emergency res as well as a 70-point heal like 5 times.
The only things I will point out before you guys also make those decisions, one thing to keep in mind, the probably not necessarily most important for many reasons, but if anything kills Deft, all of you lose your immunity and almost will instantaneously turn to dust. So keep that in mind. Also, Roll of Cool is still in effect.
Yeah,
Why do we
Theris,
here?
do you have a greater invisibility?
That's not in my wheelhouse.
Death
If you
Ward.
asked one of your many friends,
Technically, you
because
don't
that'd be
know about
really
that.
cool right now.
No,
You don't know about his
No,
good
no, no,
friend.
no, no, no. This is me, the player, asking you,
Oh.
please help me so I do not die.
Oh yeah,
Hey, you know what?
well, I kind of know that I'm also near you, so
I think Kate needs another dead character.
now
Well, it's
what I
not-
can do
she's
for
not
you, but
worried
it's going
about
to put you out of
herself.
combat. It'll break is like Sanctuary.
Deft is worried because A, if Deft dies here, Deft might be dead for good. But also, I would assume Kate's more worried about the fact if Kate goes down, almost all of you instantly die and you will not be able to be resurrected because you will be dusted.
Huh?
Basically, Baron will live. And maybe Theris,
Yay.
because I got to kill him like a billion times to get him dead.
I just need enough time to cast Recall.
Did you hear the instantly dead part? Instantly turned to dust part?
Because you have to remember, this is beyond, like, there's Plane of Fire just being the Plane of Fire damage, which is like 60-10. And then there is being inside Brell's Forge.
Basically, if you have anything that can make me not die, it'd be a great time to start prepping that.
You should have said something sooner. I have Death Ward, but I gotta touch you to do it.
Touch me.
He's
How long
already
does that
got-
wait? How long does that last?
I think like
Death
3
Ward?
hours. Decent time, right?
Yeah, it's like 8 hours.
Please, God, come touch me. No homo.
All D100.
Yeah, I don't have Death Ward on prep yet.
I'm sorry, did you say you wanted a D100?
For yeah, I went to Kate to roll a D100.
Oh.
Why?
What did you
She
say?
just asked God to
Because you
touch
said
her.
no homo?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She asked the god to touch
And
her.
now, Kate, on this bear, where did Baron touch you? Show us on the bear.
Well, let me roll
make
my
me laugh, I
D100
know.
and find out.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
Under 20.
Uh-oh. That's got to be like an inner thigh, right?
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. If the god is gonna come touch me.
We'll have to wait and see.
Oh.
I guess
Hopefully it's
only
not
time will
Zeus,
tell.
because
That's at
goddamn,
least a
Zeus is an
second base
asshole.
touch.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What do you guys want to do now? Who's going up next? I guess you're still deciding if you wanted to use any rod or healing spells.
Yeah, what is I'll leave it to consensus to everybody. If you want me using big spell slots or
Is the rod fully charged right now?
it's showing it is, but that's when you hit the rest and stuff when it does. I don't know.
I don't think it's full anyways, but I don't think it's like only on one charge. I'm trying to remember the last time you used it.
It's
quick
the last time it was
question.
used were those reses. It hasn't been used since then.
So you probably have like, I think you have like 3.
I don't know how long have we. I thought we
It's only
had
been a
plenty of
couple
rest in between because say
No,
when
it was only a couple days because basically it was like if we take time to rest, then all of the people like that we needed to go look after were going to already be.
Okay, if I've got 3, then 2 have been used. So then I guess I can use those on him because I need all the charges to use the res.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're
so
not
you
full, you
have
might as well
3
burn one
total
on
right
Cal.
now. Yeah, and he only needs 1. I'll get him close enough. He's got a lot of hit points. Watch, he dies with 70 hit points.
There's about 4 of us that are down at
Do you
least
want another
25
one?
as well.
I mean, I've got 2 charges left.
Deft is missing 24. Patrick's missing 28.
These are 70s. If you don't have like more than 70, then it's a waste.
Calum has 77 exactly missing. And Solomon has 1.
25, 28, 24. Yeah, those are minor wounds.
All
Yeah,
right.
Calum has a lot of hit points, but he is technically missing 77.
Here, I'll do one more on him.
I'm gonna use a couple hit dice just to top back up.
And we can use stuff.
As long as you got hit
Yeah,
dice.
you know what? I'll use 3 as well.
No, I got hit dice. I'm at 22. I might as well do the same. Oh my god, I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah, 3 fully healed me. Sweet.
Okay,
So we all
I
are
used,
using the chat
I used
heals,
4.
right?
Yes.
4.
Oh wait, I have. Never mind, I'm wrong. I'm not wounded at all. I have 10 hit points.
I used 3.
So 8 total.
8 total? Okay.
Never mind, I'm good.
All right,
Forget I
so
said it.
Baron, you're climbing up, and Patrick, you're checking out the Guardian.
I'm
Yes.
actually going to go back for the tiara, and then I'm going to climb up.
Okay.
Actually, is that small forge actually there?
You actually, because he hasn't
Small
seen
anvil?
it yet, as you go around, yeah, there is a small anvil right there.
Oh. All right. Shout it at me when I come back. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to ask for the tiara. You don't happen to have all the pieces of that tiara, do you?
Solomon, can we have the rest of it?
You don't know if he has the rest of it.
No.
Also,
Yes.
Pink,
Yeah, I asked.
get your ass
Oh,
over
okay,
here.
gotcha.
Why?
I missed that.
Come here, Pinky.
Might be helpful here. And given what we're going to fight, we may need everything we can get.
Do you even know what it does, or are you just trying to get it because it's powerful?
Thanks, buddy.
No,
You're welcome.
I don't know what it does, but we are at a holy site. I imagine Baron can commune with Bro.
All right, that was just a
Find out if
normal
it'd be a
normal
good idea to
touch.
put this on.
I feel better already.
I was audible for that, right?
Barely. I might need
No, I
back up
don't
to
know.
200. Oh, you're already at 200.
I don't know what it does, but we are in a holy site. Baron might be able to commune with Brel and find out if it's a good idea to put it on.
I'm casting a resist element on myself.
I think you're immune to fire right now.
Correct.
Everybody's immune to fire. But I guess if Death dies, you won't instantly explode if you have that.
Fair.
That's kind of what that's for.
We're not doubting you, Duff. Don't worry. We're just, in case.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you're just the
Understand.
person with the most confirmed deaths on their party.
Not coming back this time.
Damn, that's cold.
He's not going to die this time.
Well,
Accepted.
Then why not ask him if it's a good idea to forge it in the first place?
We can do that. Here, Baron, this is the piece I have. Can you commune with Brel, ask him if it's a good idea to reforge it? And if so, ask him if it's a good idea for me to don it.
I think I could do something like that. Let's see, where is I have it somewhere in here. What is it? Okay, is it divination or is it commune? I have both.
What are you trying to do?
Commune with Brel to ask about the tiara.
Yeah, you contact your deity.
Augury, and then I think divination also does some shenanigans like that.
Yeah. Okay. So let me read them both real quick because they both do something slightly different.
One's a yes/no.
Yes, commune is yes, no. I can ask up to 3 questions that can be answered yes, no. Divination is put you in contact. Here's the thing: it says with a god or god's servants, but I think I can specify which god I want, right?
But doesn't say no. I don't see why not.
Okay. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. So I asked a single question concerning a specific goal. So I guess the goal to reforge the tiara, right?
Reforge and use.
Yeah.
Because it's a phrase.
Be rebooted.
I mean, I can cast them. They're both rituals, so I can cast both of them, and it doesn't really matter. I don't waste a spell slot if I ritual cast it, so.
But it's 10 minutes plus the spell's level.
No,
Do you have the components for it?
Well, let's see. Divination, incense, and a sacrificial offering appropriate to religion. Yeah, I'm sure I have something that I can sacrifice. Probably got like a...
Yeah, plenty of alcohol.
It just has to be worth at least 25 gold.
Do I have the values of my stuff here? Let's see. Oh, it's only worth 5? Damn it. How much is Patrick's head worth?
Would you like to give Patrick's head?
It's from out of this world, so probably pretty valuable because Brel had like uncertain answers about Patrick, which you determined Patrick wasn't made here.
Actually, that is good.
I also have the no longer infused spell refueling ring. I don't know what the point. Yeah, I don't know what the value of a normal ring is. Is it 25?
You don't know.
Damn it. And then for commune, it's incense and a vial of holy or unholy water. Well, that one's easy. Holy water for Brel is obviously alcohol, so I could just pour one out for Brel. Let me just double check this. You know what? I think commune might be the way to go. Casting time is a minute. It does take me a minute to cast it.
Plus 10 minutes for the ritual.
And then plus spell level.
No, it's just 10 minutes plus casting time for rituals.
Is it?
So like if it was an action, then it would just basically be 10 minutes.
10 minutes plus 6 seconds.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you
so
go ahead
I will
and
do
work on
that.
that one for 11 minutes.
Yep.
Patrick, how close did you want to get to those guardians?
Seeing as Brell is starting drawing a circle on the ground, I had myself here at first.
So far, seemingly no reaction.
Am I close enough to start observing any details?
What do you specifically want to look for?
Let's go for like markings or magic runes just like etched onto the carapace.
Sorry, you say that one more time.
Markings like or like inscriptions on like the outer shell of it.
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Not perception to spot them.
I mean, you could see if there might be something there, but you'd still have to roll an investigation to see like what they look like.
Okay.
In a sense.
5.
Not specifically. They just seem to light up within the joints, and they're plated in metal, wielding big swords.
Mm-hmm.
One is orange, one is white.
Oh, okay.
One seemed to react as Solomon had approached earlier.
Yeah. I think the next thing he would do, since it's just like, yeah, that's a big robot, and I can't seem to discern anything, is I think he'd go and look at the star.
Actually, as you get about here,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to what's your passive perception again?
21.
Damn.
You, before you walk on to basically where the image of that forge is, you feel like this immense heat in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I stop.
You like your forehead starts to glow as you get close to it.
Oh, yeah, that hasn't happened yet. I start taking pictures.
You guys watch as he sits there longer and longer, like he just starts to have this like light glow as his metal begins to heat.
Damn tourists.
And until I get a warning, I won't back off yet.
No, it's just starting to get there. It's not like doing any damage or anything yet.
Yeah.
You're just being brought up to room temperature.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anything else I could really do at this point.
Up to you guys. I just work here.
Yep. We're waiting on a spell.
I want to get closer, but I also don't want to fight something we don't need to.
I forgot I bring Albert up here too. Are you gonna hang out back there, Tony, or are you gonna hang out with them?
I'll hang out with them.
All right. Have anyone have anything they want to do, or we want to complete this spell?
We waiting patiently for Sig's spell to finish.
You are very quiet, Tech.
Well,
You sound like Nick.
I'm using my phone at the computer crashed and it's taking a while.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense.
Yep.
See your character.
I pulled up the stream on my Xbox and then Discord on my phone.
All right. So 11 minutes pass. What do you wish to ascertain?
All right. First question.
Wrong person.
Can
Jeff.
Oh,
what's going on?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. first question. Can I fix? Or hang on, gotta get. I didn't drink enough beer tonight, obviously. Can I reforge this tiara here?
You just get this taste of beer in your mouth. And you sense the answer is yes.
Delicious. This is the good stuff. All right. Shit. I mean, that kind of answered. Oh my. No. I have another question. Will reforging this tiara help us defeat this elemental, or help us in any way?
Well, you added on 2 things to that. You have to pick one.
You're right. Hang on. You're right. I added on 2 things. Hang on. Let me rephrase that one. Oh my.
Just say, is this a good idea? Is it a good idea?
Yes. Will reforging this tiara help us?
You get this taste of like a nice smooth stout.
Ooh, that was a definite yes. That was like a hell yes.
Last question.
Yeah, I got a third question.
If it's a good idea, I adorn this tiara.
That's a good one. See, I was going to ask Brell if it would be a good idea for me to drink while I'm forging, but that's a better idea. Brell, should Ari put this tiara on when I'm done reforging it?
Let's see.
Better not be getting any IPA flavors from this one.
You get water and you don't know what it means.
Ah, shit. Shit, it's decided.
Roll a D100.
Who? How about Ari? Oh, wait.
Wait,
Techno's not on the server.
No, this is Baron's D100.
Okay. I'll do it.
Okay.
Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy. Damn it.
Ooh.
You do have inspiration. You can use it if you want.
Moderate whammy.
Do I? Does this?
It is below 50.
I will also just remind you, you may have to forge a tiara tonight.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I should save that inspiration for a tiara and not a D100.
Okay.
But good suggestion.
You're not sure what that is. Is it a sour? Is it a seltzer? Is it just?
Yeah,
you're not. It's unclear.
This one tastes like Dragon Claw.
You make my lungs die.
I hope you patent that. Universe.
Oh my gosh. No, that's the name of Ari's hometown.
No, it's the name of the fantasy hard seltzer in
now we know what your
world
town
now.
makes, Techno. Congratulations. Well known for making the carbonated beverage known as Dragon Claw.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to sue you for that one. I'm taking you to court. All right. I know what I need to do. And I am going to take.
Are you going to share with the class?
Oh yeah, you're right. Probably yeah. This was all going on in my head, wasn't it? I will take all the pieces of the tiara, and I will say,
no, you can't do that first. You have to explain it first. Solomon's not going to let you touch this thing until you explain it to him.
Okay,
no,
Ari gave me her piece. Got it.
Ari gave you the piece that she had, but Solomon has the rest of it.
Okay. Well, according to Brell, he does think it is he does think I can reforge the tiara here. He does think it's a good idea, and I think he thinks it's okay for Ari to try to use it. He didn't say it was going to be successful, but he didn't say that she couldn't do it.
Wasn't a resounding no.
It was
Why
not a
are you so
resounding no. It was not a
fixated on
hell
your
yeah, but it
music?
was not a no. Also, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Brell doesn't answer in yeses or nos. He answers in beer flavors.
Solomon will look at Arian and say, "Why are you so fixated on you being the one to use it?"
What does it take to become an acolyte of Brel? Just asking for a friend.
Well, first things first, Pancake. You gotta be able to drink me under the table.
Oh my gosh, if you all
That's
convert
gonna be
Brel,
hard.
that would be hilarious.
I
Yep.
can try my darndest.
All right.
Oh, please.
Techno, you
I'll
there?
make you a true believer yet.
Are you going to answer his question?
Talking, and this mic is not the greatest. In simple terms, I think I have some kind of connection to it.
Why? What delusion are you pulling upon?
I didn't catch that last part.
What delusion are you pulling upon?
I don't know how to explain.
Then try.
So
Well, yeah, that mic is bad. I heard well.
well,
Type it out.
can't type it out.
Oh, now I can kind of hear you.
So, I'm a princess, and we're pretty sure that's why they were lizard people, right? Like salamander type.
Salamanders, yes.
Yeah.
I think that's why they were after me. Whatever reason they wanted me for, likely has something to do with that tiara. I've always had a
Probably
strong.
should have asked if I wore the tiara. What would have happened? Sorry.
This person, Ari truly believes she's a princess, doesn't she? With a 19 insight.
Yes.
Yeah.
You think you're a princess. Or did you say I am?
I think she said I am.
So I'm still not convinced, sorry.
That I am.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
He just doesn't believe you.
Princess of what?
That part is not fully clear to me yet.
So you're just making assumptions.
No?
That was another well and then cut off.
No, she said no.
And then what proof do you have other than just saying you are?
I don't really have much of any proof other than the recent encounters. At least nothing that I could show you.
You mean the salamanders? That's what they were?
Yeah, that's what they were.
So the salamander's carrying a tiara and trying to drag you off is proof enough.
They
Is,
did say get the
kind of a
princess.
stretch in hindsight. All right.
They spoke in Ignan.
Depp translated it. That's why she knew they were after her. Am I mistaken? Depp told us, did he not?
Mm-hmm.
Did I listen?
Did you?
That's a good question. Yeah, Solomon still doesn't look convinced. And you're really not making him feel comfortable enough to do it. Oh, that is.
I don't know what you want from me. It's a feeling.
That's not good enough.
Well, we've got to do something.
Hey, Solomon. I'm gonna cast a message. I'll make you a trade if you want. You give her the rest of that. You can hold on to my crown.
Ooh.
Mine is probably a lot worse than hers.
Show him the crown.
Yeah, well, I'll put an arm over your shoulder. Like, you can peek in my bag. I'll lift it up a little bit. It's covered in a thick cloth.
If you message him before touching him, he will not immediately push you off.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Do you take it
If-
out
if
of the
you
bag or
look-
you leave it in the bag?
I leave it in the bag, but I'm
Okay.
showing him.
So I have to reach in the bag and think crown.
No.
and pull it out.
No. You think about it. You don't get to touch before you answer. I am gonna close the bag, politely take a step back.
What makes you think Solomon's okay with making deals?
Just the fact that you keep making deals with entities.
It's an offer. You seem reluctant to trust us with magic items, so I figured maybe this would help ease your suspicion a little, if anything.
So use message. Do I get to respond?
Yeah.
How many words?
All of the words you have.
All right, I will message you something quickly back.
Ooh. I'm gonna start handing out pamphlets for Brell to all the remaining.
And they
Party
burn up
members.
instantly because they're made of paper.
Well, actually, they're carved into stone. They're stone pamphlets.
Makes sense.
The stone is really hot.
Also, do we have anyone in chat that wants to roll a D100?
Ooh, chat. We got somebody.
My fire elemental's up too.
Hell yeah.
And it actually tells you how to roll D100s now at the top of the chat screen.
If people are
Convenient.
watching, those that are not, that are only listening, don't get that. So, exclamation
That is
point,
also true.
roll space 100. If anybody wants to roll.
I also I have a
There is a
drinking song.
14.
Very
Damn.
Thank you, Australs.
So is that good
And
for
welcome.
us or the elemental?
Good for you.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. Jeff's responsible to determine this.
Ooh. That's deep.
Oh, my Prime sub is up. Let me resub.
Oh, he's going to try to knock
nice
Kate
plug.
out.
No, I don't think I can. I don't think I can kick her out.
I don't remember
just,
how many points it is.
I think it's like 200. I don't think it's a lot.
What she's missing was from a resub last week.
So maybe 300 then.
Great deft.
Baron, Patrick walks up to you.
Okay, in Discord prop.
He like taps you on your shoulder.
Rust bucket.
May I see your hammer?
Ah, sure.
All right. And then I walk back towards the forge after you give it to me. I'll tell Kalsto what I do with it.
Oh, God.
You can tell Solomon's not completely happy about that answer. He says, fine.
Good. I am going to take out a deck of cards and a candle and hot sauce from the bag of holding, and I just hand you the strap for the bag. You should really just leave it in there.
Thank you, Nicholas.
You're welcome.
Give him
Oh yeah, it was 300.
You get the whole bag.
Oh, so close.
All right. I will hand the other half of the tiara over to Baron.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, lad.
And then Death hands over the bag of holding.
What were the 2 items you took out, Deft? Your hot sauce and what else?
My hot sauce, a candle, and my deck of cards, and I'm strapped into my belt.
All right. What specific candle? Your teleportation one, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
And there's the
Smart.
snipe.
Yeah. Best $5.
You couldn't even give me a week, you little stinker.
It only cost me $5.60. Of course I'm gonna do that.
Joke's on you, it didn't cost me anything.
That's okay.
All right. So you get your stuff out of the bag. You hand the bag over to Solomon.
All right, now time to start healing myself more. I gotta overcast my heal.
Your crown, madame.
Patrick,
Yeah.
as you walk into the area,
I'm like holding the hammer out in front of me as I do this.
you take 33 points of fire damage that you are not immune to.
Okay.
And his hammer begins to glow like white hot.
I drop it and I step back.
You drop it where it is?
Yep.
Where you were?
Uh-huh.
Roll a d100. You just watch as it starts to like slowly lose its shape.
And then I like look forward to that small anvil and I'm like looking at what's there and I'm kind of like nodding to myself.
Isn't that his like returning hammer?
No, I took one of his smithing hammers.
Oh, that thing just would have blown apart, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I took his smithing
You
tool.
gotta be
hammer.
more specific when you say hammer. He smiths with his hammer too.
No, I didn't want to take his Thor hammer. No.
Yeah, I didn't give him the war hammer.
Okay. Yeah. No,
No,
it
I took
immediately
all-
when you
I took-
walk in,
Yeah,
you start turning hot, and it just immediately melts off.
Yeah. I was testing how if a mundane tool was going to work in there because I wanted to see if those tools in there were mundane or not.
You're lucky you survived.
I know.
All right, I will approach the forge once again.
Patrick walks around the
I still
corner
don't know
and he's
about the
just like
little one.
glowing.
And there's like melting metal rolling off my hands.
Ah, yeah, stepped too close to it, didn't you?
Baron, I think this one's too big for you.
I'll be right back.
Come around here.
I don't know how to respond to that, if I'm being honest.
And he'll point out the small forge that's way closer to the metal. Or like the center of the forge, I guess.
That definitely looks a little bit easier to use. I will approach it.
You look over and you see like where the hammer melted. Take a breath. Take a step in. Feel nothing.
Huh.
Seemingly unaffected by the heat of this forge.
Well, this tiara ain't gonna reforge itself. I'll step up to it. I'll set out the tiara, and I will begin my work.
All right, what do you want to work with?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna have to. Honestly,
your hammer's gone.
Yeah. Didn't you say there were a bunch of tools over there, though?
There's a bunch of tools randomly scattered about over there. What kind, you're not sure. So there's those tools, and then there's the hammer on the anvil.
Let's be honest. He's so manly, he beats it with his fist.
Well, yeah,
you could certainly try.
Here's kind of the thing, right? Like I can heat it, and I have some spells for this. Like I can heat metal. Not that I think it would really affect this tiara if the environment isn't already melting it. But I do that since I am immune to fire. I have done that in the past where I have forged weapons essentially with my bare hands.
You could certainly try.
So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to start by like trying to heat up the broken parts of the tiara and like fit them back together.
So you walk it over to the forge, or what are you specifically trying to do?
Yeah, well, I need to heat them up enough so that I can so that I can reconnect them and that the metal will I guess merge together again.
Go for it.
So I will go. Are these stairs or is this a roof right here?
They kind of go up to it, so that circular part is higher up. So you kind of just walk up there. So go ahead. Roll. Did you code a smithing roll?
Let me see if I have smithing. I don't see a smithing skill.
Wouldn't it just be a strength roll you're proficient in?
No, it depends on what he's doing. It's not always.
Let me see. Does it? Yeah. Does it? I feel like there's probably something somewhere where it says what would I roll if I was smithing, right?
Well, yeah. Because are you proficient or are you double proficient in smithing?
I think I'm only proficient. I don't. Can I be double proficient in smithing?
If you took like an expertise skill, yes.
Or if you get it from like your domain.
Your class feature.
Let me see. Blessings of the Forge. Let me read that one. Okay, I don't get it from that. Bonus proficiencies. Gain proficiency with heavy armor and smith tools. Let's see.
I don't see anything about that going up unless you took a feat. So I think you're just proficient.
Harness. Let's see, what's this one say? Nope, not that one. What about this one? Nope, not that one.
All right. Does it get angry at Ari when she gets that close?
Soul
The
of
other one turns
Forge.
orange, yes.
That one. Respect the stout folk.
We'll go back a little bit.
Not
That's
that one.
suggestion. She's going to pull out her lute and kind of help inspire Baron here with a good rowdy drinking song.
Roll a performance check.
I have a song that you could sing if you actually want to sing.
27.
They seem unoffended. All right, so it sounds like just normal proficiency.
Yes.
All right, so because you technically are doing this by hand and it is a tiara, you are not using tools. I'm going to need you to make a dex check plus your proficiency bonus.
All right.
Gonna bless yourself, my
Shit.
friend?
Yeah, my dex.
Give yourself a head scratch before you dip your hands into a white
Hype
star.
yourself up. A little dance.
Yep. We're
Guidance,
gonna
not
do one of these guidance. Oh wait, no, is that concentration?
Guidance
It is a
is the right one.
concentration. Damn it.
I would love to be able to help you with this, but I can't get close.
Well, it's still a D4, so it doesn't actually matter. All right, so it's gonna be
I'm
dex plus
proficient in smithing
proficiency
as well.
So let me do. Oh well, my dex is +0, so I'll just do +6.
Not bad. So you place your hands inside, and you watch as you kind of heat it up, and you start kind of connecting it. Seemingly, it's heating up okay.
Excellent.
Nothing specific that you see, Patrick.
I'll just continue doing as I do.
All right, so you have it heated up. You take it back over to work on it?
Yep. I return to the forge.
Okay, so you have it connected. Now you just kind of need to reshape it and kind of form it. So this is also going to be dexterity because you're doing jewelry. So roll another.
Yeah, I was gonna call out to remember, don't use a hammer, use a chisel, please. The last time you tried to forge a crown, you smashed it in half.
It's all guidance again.
Did he make this one then?
No,
I made the first one.
We worked in a store together.
No, I know.
Uh oh.
I distracted
It's inspiration.
Oh,
all right,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna re-roll that one. So yeah, let me just roll the 20. Oh, are you kidding me?
You watch as he kind of takes his
12.
more. I'm assuming using your more finer tools.
I was pinching it with I'm using my fingers, so that's why it's dex, right?
All right, I would say as you try to, well, it's all dex because of the smaller type tools you would need or your hands anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Your smithing, your hammer and stuff like that is more your strength. You're having a hard time shaping this. It's hot, but your hands are not strong enough to make this thing move.
do we need to come over there and hold it still for you?
If you think you can cross the threshold, I wouldn't mind a little assistance.
I do not, but I will.
What can I do?
Maybe try inviting me over.
I'll tell you what. I know the best way to invite you over. I come over to Patrick.
Uh-huh.
I take out my flask, and I pour a little bit over his head.
I think it's empty currently.
No, it has
is
2
it?
charges.
I thought we used
Yeah.
one.
No, you gave him
Yeah,
random alcohol bottles that he stole from Theris.
So you pour a dose on top of him?
Yep. May Brell bless you, Rust Bucket.
As you walk in, he immediately begins to light up white with heat. You take 38 more points of fire damage as you start to kind of melt. You notice immediately, Baron, that it's not working. It's not working.
All right, never mind, Rust Bucket.
All right. Do we know that you need help?
No, because I am behind a 20-foot wall.
Yep.
We can't hear him yelling at you, though.
Rust Bucket, step away.
You have seen Patrick come out every so often, and Patrick is kind of glowing. Only one other person can walk in there. You have to have natural fire immunity on this one.
Do you think you could ask one of the constructs to assist you?
I'm going to look at the 2 of them, and then I'm going to look back at Patrick. I don't think that they're the foraging type, if you get what I mean.
Then why would they be guarding a forge if they couldn't forge? Maybe they used the giant one.
I think that one's for Brell.
You guys need any help over there?
Pinky!
I think that's a yes.
Get your pink butt over here!
Yeah, I'll be right back. Going to cautiously approach, watching the big dudes. Respectfully.
And you, Smith.
No. But I did take up jewelry making as a hobby when I had free time. I made little
necklaces don't count.
Persuasion check.
Come on, after all, persuasion check. Fuck you.
I lied so hard it became true.
All right, so you persuaded the DM for your shenanigans. Yes. So in his nerdy past prince life, he took up rock polishing and jewel crafting. You know, there was a pandemic one year, and he had to stay inside.
I had a lot of free time.
Just try to stay busy. Yeah.
Yeah. God,
bread making wasn't really my thing.
You kept setting the bugs on
necklaces,
fire.
on the other hand.
There you are, Pinky. All right. I need your nimble fingers to help me put together, put the tiara back together.
Oh yeah, I see the problem. Yeah, you got kind of fat hands, respectfully.
I don't know how I want to respond to that. I kind of want to punch you.
In like a good way, though.
Yeah, I think I'm going to punch you with my large sausage fingers. But we'll do it after this. You won't be expecting it.
Sounds like a date. I mean, what?
Don't threaten me with a good time. All right. Is the tiara still heated up, or do I need to reheat it?
Oddly enough, the tiara seems to retain the same amount of heat since you brought it into the forge.
Oh, nice.
But you're not sure how you're going to kind of shape this. Like, even with his hands, I mean, it might be easier, but like, you really need more finer tools, but you're not exactly sure. You can either look around or you can just get creative and do the ghost scene with Deft.
Is there, Oh yeah, can we do that? Can we do that thing? What's that movie where like we're sitting down doing pottery together and I like wrap my
Ghost.
arms?
Ghost.
Oh, is that what it is?
You could
Yeah,
look.
Patrick
you
Swayze.
just
Can
look
I
on the
take a
ground
look
for some
around?
tweezers.
Yeah. Can I look
Yeah,
around for
yeah.
like more delicate tools, like little tweezers or?
Roll an investigation
Yeah,
check.
Sam.
Can I give him assistance with perception?
That's a 26.
I mean, you can kind of direct him, but you can't get really close.
Yeah,
I'd say sure.
Okay,
Why not?
I will roll a perception to spot things.
Oh,
All right, and Baron, you as
cataloging.
well. Investigation for you, Baron.
Yes. +0.
my man.
All right, so as you guys are kind of like looking around through these available tools, you notice there's like all these different types of hammers, other smithing tools, not really anything finer except Patrick. You kind of notice off to the right near where Def's standing, there seems to be like this little folding pouch and like a shiny little piece of silver that you see exposed out of it. And it's kind of like tucked into one of these little storage areas near the forge.
Baron, stop looking at the hammers and trying to figure out which one to take. And please direct your attention over to that pouch.
But they're so nice, Rust Bucket.
You need to ask first, unless you want to steal from your god.
I was going to ask when I chose which one I wanted to ask about.
While they banter, I will pick up the little pouch, inspect it.
You pick up the pouch and you immediately look at it. Let me send you a whisper.
Why are you everywhere?
You open it up.
Yeah.
You fold it open, and it's just like these elaborate, fine crafting tools, like specifically made for jewelry. They kind of like have this silver platinum look, and they don't really vibrate or it's just weird. They kind of give off like this little bit of an aura. Can't really tell what it is.
Ooh, that's some good stuff. Thanks, old man. Hey, Baron, take a look.
Oh.
No, I really think that you should pick the one with the shorter handle.
But what if I want to just perhaps use both my hands?
I've never once seen you do that before in your entire life.
But what if I decided I did want... Oh, what you got there, Pinky?
Look at this really tiny hammer I found. And some other stuff.
It's like specifically a set of jewel crafting tools. Do you give him the pouch?
I mean, yeah, I kind of hold it open, see if he wants to pick anything out.
You give it to him open, or do you give it to him closed?
Why do you need the specification?
Because I do.
Okay. It's open.
Okay. So he hands you like this folded out. It's like a tri-fold little cloth. It's just fine jewel crafting tools.
Ah, Pinky, they're beautiful.
You seem to be very fortunate and lucky.
I think these will do. I'm going to take the very tiny hammer and one of the finer tools to help me kind of hold the
You're gonna hit you're gonna hit the butt end of the hammer with another tiny hammer.
I'm gonna make a tiny hammer sandwich with this tiara as the middle.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to help him hold it in place to make sure it's exactly lined up.
You are able to touch it because you are the only two that this will not hurt. So you can kind of hold it in place as he works on it.
Use a tiny pair of pliers, hold it in place.
Yes. And then
Needlehead or not?
There's actually one of both.
let's do
Needlehead. Yep.
Yeah, Needlehead. Let's definitely do Needlehead.
For the precision. Very delicate work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You just hear kill him from over there. What's going on?
Brian, they're focusing.
Oh, sorry.
Continues to
Oh
play.
shit, sorry.
I love that man so much. I feel inspired from Caleb's beautiful voice.
As I forge, I myself am going to sing a forge song. And what do you want me to roll for it?
All right, so
What am I rolling this time?
you're gonna roll a D100 on this one, or you can have chat do it, but it's up to you. Well, first of all, before you roll this D100, we're gonna do some warm-up rolls. So give me the drinking roll first.
Oh, yep.
At advantage.
Because you're
At
dwarf.
advantage.
I actually pulled that shenanigans last week for you too.
Hearing,
Okay, we're getting lower.
We are getting lower.
hearing him swap to a forge song, she's also
Hey,
going
you guys
to,
think that if I
swap
sang
pace and try and match
Yeah,
if I
do
sing
it.
the
Do
song
it. Sing
that
it.
I
Sing the
would
song.
roll
Sing the
that
song.
up?
Sing the song. Come on.
All right, I have two songs. Should I sing the forge song or should I sing the keg song?
Whatever
you feel works
inspires
best.
your heart. Whatever
I
inspires
feel
you.
my input is I'd go with the forge song because the keg. Actually, no. How holy is a holy place for a dwarf? That doesn't matter. Sing with your heart.
I gotta sing the keg toss one because I've been sitting on this one for a while. Everybody go get a drink. This is gonna take a minute.
Hold on, I'm getting it.
Okay. I'll be back.
Same.
All right. Do I wait for everyone?
I mean,
to
if
get
I'm
back, or
getting
y'all listen?
serenaded, I might as well.
My headphones are still on. I'm just stepping
let me
away.
hang on. I bet there's a beer in my grandpa's fridge. He wouldn't mind if I had one. Let me go find a beer real quick.
You are all
hi,
degenerate
Casey.
alcoholics, and I'm ashamed of you.
I almost tripped over the dog. Oh, let's get myself a beer. All right, what's he got? Ooh, okay.
I just like to support my dwarven brethren.
Oh, what's this one? That one. No, that one looks like shit. Damn.
Hey, Vancouver.
All right.
Hey, welcome, Vancouver.
Going with a Ballast. Was this Ballast Point Brewing from San Diego? Cool.
Those are actually good. What kind is it?
Grapefruit Sculpin.
Normal Sculpin's better, but it's not bad.
It's an IPA. Damn it. Oh well.
Okay, I got a little cup of Ryan.
Listen, I'm not gonna complain over free beer.
Free beer is free beer.
Free beer is free beer. All right. Let me get a sip in.
You got this.
Oh, that's actually not bad. That's good. Dun 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 dun. In the halls of stone beneath the mountain spine. Wait, so I'm sorry. Is that the wrong one? Yep, that's the right one.
You
All
tell
right.
me.
I have two. They're right next to each other. Dun 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 dun. In the halls of stone beneath mountain spine, where the fires glow and the lanterns shine. Gather round, lads. It's keg toss time. Ha 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 ha. No better sport in the land so fine. Dun 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 dun. Hoist the keg filled with dwarven ale, with a heart full of courage we shall not fail, with strength in our arms and our sights set true. For the glory of the clan we'll see it through. Dun 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 dun. Keg toss, game of might and cheer. Raise your tankards high. Let us give a hearty cheer for the ones who toss highest, we'll sing a song of praise and keg toss, till the end of days. Dun 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 dun. 3 are the stands, each a trial of its own. For the dwarf who can claim them, a champion is known. First one's a jest, second one's a tease. The third brings the mightiest to their knees. Dun 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 dun. A test of brawn, a test of wit, a test of how much you can handle it. The keg is heavy, the gold is high. With the hearty laugh and battle cry. Dun, 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 dun. Keg toss in the heart of the fray, underneath the earth where the brave ones play. Toss it high, toss it strong, let the keg take flight. In keg toss, keg test, we revel in the night. Dun, 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 dun. And when the day is done and the victors stand tall, we'll drink to their health, we'll drink to us all. For each dwarf here is a brother in arms, and keg toss, we'll sing of its charms. Dun, 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 dun. Keg toss, game of brawn and brew, in the deep dwarven halls under stone sky so true. May our songs echo loud, may our tales never cease. In keg toss, we find our peace. Dun, 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 dun. So here's to the game and here's to the night, to the thrill of the toss and the ale's delight. In keg toss, till the dawn's first slice. We'll sing and we'll play with all our might. Dun, 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 dun. Ha, 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 ha.
All right, roll a d100 really quick just for the song.
That was amazing.
That was so
That
good.
was so good. I was expecting it to be like 18 verses.
Okay, so what I will say, so what you didn't notice, Patrick may have noticed though, the Guardians started actually kind of dancing and tapping their foot along with your song. They seemingly were also very entertained. Everybody gets 1 point of inspiration other than Patrick, because Patrick's already full.
Yo.
Oh,
That was beautiful.
I could feel myself
Thank
getting
you.
indoctrinated. The Braille religion.
As he's saying, it kind of resonated throughout this chamber, like more than it should have. All right, now for the fun roll. Now you get to roll.
Got this, Baron.
You're going to roll a Dex check plus proficiency with advantage because Deft is helping you.
All right.
I believe in you.
Big money, big money, big money.
22
All
is
right.
pretty
I
good.
forgot to add my guidance. Oh well.
All right,
Unless
so you managed.
let me retroactively add it.
You did mention you were going to do it, so that's fine.
25.
All right, just enough. So you start to kind of work on it, and it takes form. And you kind of get it to where it should be, but it doesn't get any cooler. And it doesn't like set in its form. You seem to be missing something.
Hmm. You got any ideas, Pinky? I know how to heat it up. I don't really know how to cool it down. I can give heat, I just can't take it.
Isn't there usually like a cooling basin at a forge?
Look around, you see nothing like that.
Hey,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
the cooling basin is right there. There's lava.
You know, he could be right.
I didn't say that out loud. I can't hear you.
You know what? The lava is probably colder than this thing.
Hmm.
You could ask one of the Guardians.
Ah, that's a good idea. I look at Forge Guardian 1. Excuse me there. Where might I be able to dip this to cool it?
Doesn't move. Just sits there.
No cold, only hot.
Hmm. You can control like fire, right, Pinky? Can you take heat? Is that the power of yours?
Well, we could find out, I suppose.
All right, just whatever you do, don't break it.
I am going to take a breath and try to blow on it with the intent of cooling it.
Sure. So you're like, okay, I could do this. I could do this. Roll a D100. Okay. Like hot pizza. Seemingly doesn't make any change, though.
Mm,
Let's see if it cools off if we get away from the forge.
is it going to hold together like that?
Yeah, it'll be fine. I pick it up and I carry it out of the range of the forge, and I keep moving further if I need to.
All right. So you walk away from the forge. It's still bright and hot.
Does it appear to be cooling at all?
Cool. Obviously,
No.
it needs to adhere to the head of the person you place it upon.
Ah! What was that, lad?
You assume most of my things in character, so I'm gonna be silent.
Yeah, I know.
What's taking so long?
Let's see. Maybe one of the others has something. You know what? Oh man, I don't know if I want to do this. I would really hate to waste good ale, but I could pour ale on it.
That didn't
You know
help
what?
me.
You know what?
Hey, it's worth a shot.
For Brel. And I pour the last of my ale
For
onto
Burrell.
Roll
Yeah,
a
it needs a
D100,
drink.
See what happens.
It needs a drink. Oh!
Ooh, almost perfect.
You just kind of sit there and you shake your flask a little bit with the last of your 5 doses of the day, recently blessed by your god, and you just hope and you pour it over it, and you just see like steam rise up from it. And you have a fully solidified tiara.
I hold a hand up for the highest of 5s.
Bro, he has to jump to do it.
Oh yeah, I jump. I jump for the highest of 5s.
Roll a cool check.
Yeah, roll cool checks, both of you. Just roll 2 d20s.
2 d20s, okay.
It's a little off, but it's close enough.
Feels good. That's what matters.
It feels good for you, but it looks like awkward to everybody else.
No, it
Which is the
doesn't.
best kind.
No, it doesn't.
As
It's like an
form
average
the
high five.
tiara, you watch as that large anvil and golden hammer just melt away into nothing.
Sloppily or like contained?
Sloppily.
Oh, I need to
I
get
like
out of
not
there.
like immediately like on top of you. Like it takes time. It's not just like it turns to liquid and floods over you.
Okay.
But yeah, they start to melt.
I'll touch my holy symbol, and I'll give a quick blessing and a thank you to Brel. And let's go give this back to Ari. Or no, I'm probably not calling her Ari. I'm probably calling her Guinevere. Let's return this to Guinevere.
I give Patrick a high five.
He like turns at you and says,
Hold hand up.
do you think there's anything inside of that? To the melting metal pile of metal mush.
Don't you go. committing sacrilege.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm qualified to touch that quite yet. I feel like I am a very fresh initiative of Bro.
I see.
It's a little odd, though, that it just kind of splat.
As the tiara is being handed over, Solomon pulls out the mace just in case.
Of course.
It's got pepper spray.
Thank you, guys. Glances at Solomon and the mace.
He's
That's
looking
right.
at you.
Okay. Looks at the tiara. Looks over to Death. If things do go wrong, I love you. And she's gonna go to put the tiara on.
All right. As you put it on, roll a D100.
25's pretty good.
Damn, these rolls are low tonight.
But is it good enough?
All right,
I'm
so you
hoping so.
place the tiara upon your head, and you watch as it starts to kind of glow, like it's getting hot. And you watch as the forge on the opposite side of the room also starts to get hot. And both start to continuously glow hotter. And you watch as the forge guardians begin to melt.
Oh.
And the mountain begins to start shaking as rocks start falling. It seems the volcano is about to collapse.
Good on you not waiting till we left. Solomon just begins to walk out.
Yeah, she's not in any pain.
You just watch Albert beeline it.
I think it's time to go.
Stick around.
Honestly, the funny thing about that is Albert's probably outpacing Solomon. Solomon doesn't seem to be in any hurry.
Time to
This
go,
is
Patrick.
probably the fastest Albert has moved in quite a while. Only rivaled by...
Albert is always ready to run. I respect him.
All right, so you guys all want to run?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I walk.
Before I leave, I just want to turn around and face the melting forge one last time. And with the bag of the tools, did you take them, Deft, or did you let me keep them? I actually should have asked first. I think you gave them to me. I didn't return them to you, but if you wanted,
we were
to take
sharing
them.
them. We were sharing them.
You have them.
You can have them, but I'm going to keep the little hammer.
All right, so he's got the tools and you got the hammer?
I'm just gonna turn around and face the face.
Actually, you might have.
There. Too late now. As you kind of pack up the tools and go, you look and you notice something on the bag of tools you hadn't noticed before. There's like this strange symbol. It looks slightly familiar. You're not sure where you've seen it before, though.
You did hear when Deft first picked it up, you heard him say, "Why are you everywhere?"
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I would put two and two together. Oh, okay.
But you put it together already.
I put it together real good.
You remember immediately, you think about it and just the clarity of being here and going through this experience. You're not sure what it is. Being able to get proper oxygen just brings it out in you. You remember this symbol. This symbol was on the portrait of the guy in that room you were in before you got thrown into this place. What was his name again? Satesh?
Crap, do I have a note on Satesh? Let me just check my notes real quick.
Do you want a refresher in an acronym or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
BBE.
Oh.
G.
No.
Cool.
That's all I know him for.
He's the hero that took down the evil dragons.
Got it.
He's the guy whose temple you insulted.
Ah, well, he should have built a better temple.
Yeah, this place is way better than his.
Yeah. Listen, if he wants to get all insulted, he needs to do a better job. But no, I just turn around and I kind of shout back, thanks for the tools. I'm gonna keep them. And then I turn around and I leave.
Which hammer did you take?
He's not here.
Did you take the long hammer or the short handle hammer?
Oh, you took other tools?
Oh yeah, there were 2 hammers. I took the the long handle hammer.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you would do this. You're never going to use it with 2 hands.
Just you watch.
That's the secondary hammer for the apprentice.
All right, so I need everybody who is fleeing the volcano to roll acrobatics checks, please, as you try to avoid being smushed by numerous different things.
Can I roll with disadvantage if I try to assist people?
Sure. I think if you're going slow too, like Solomon, I think you were trying to intentionally go slow, Solomon.
It's a 27.
Yeah, no, Solomon
27.
walking. He's not.
All right, so if you're walking, then it would be a disadvantage as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I will roll with disadvantage because I am trying to assist.
What are we rolling?
Nice.
Acrobatics
Nice.
or athletics or both or what?
You know what?
Oh,
Which one? Acrobatics? Or did you say both or one?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, okay.
You know, honestly, not the worst I could have rolled.
I don't think any of us are making it out of here, guys.
I could use an inspiration on it, but honestly, I kind of want to see how this goes. I want to get crushed by rocks.
All right, so you do notice, Patrick, so you try to make sure everyone's there. You're kind of starting to get lost and confused with people. Theris, Baron, Solomon, and Patrick are all kind of like on the tail end of this.
I'm gonna.
Is there anything? I know
bonus
you
action teleport if I need it.
Yeah. So you kind of see this and you teleport ahead, so you get out of the way. So Patrick, right now it's just Solomon and Baron and you.
I'll be trying to force Baron faster. I'm not worried about myself.
I'm going as fast as I can, Rust Bucket.
If I see people falling behind, can I go back and try to help?
Yeah, if you would like to.
I would like to.
After I bamf, can I turn around and I can't do a person, I can do objects. Can I use telekinesis to grab Baron's armor and yank the armor forward?
I'd say it's easy enough for this specific effect, sure. So you just
have to be pretty, just a yank.
Yep, so you just yank him as hard as you can and you scorpion him over towards you.
Come here.
Deft, you go to save Patrick? Or Solomon?
I'm gonna go for Solomon.
Okay.
It's not running though.
Got
I know.
AFK just a second.
Right, so give me a situation of what's happening right now.
Volcano falling down, you in volcano. You about to be crushed and
You're about to be part of rocks fall, everyone dies.
More or less.
I think I shove you out of the way of a falling rock, and I'm gonna say to you, I thought we were bad with self-preservation, but you've really picked up a few things. Maybe pick up the pace a bit.
As at this point, so Solomon does eventually make it with your assistance. However, Patrick, as you see them kind of go, a rock falls and pins you.
Nice.
I'm going to guess that it was not her. She went back.
Oh, you went back for him?
Yeah.
All right, so as
went off for Solomon, she said, "I'll grab Patrick."
All right, so as the two of them are there, he does still get pinned, and you're just sitting there by yourself, Patrick, and you see kind of everyone off. And you at least get this sense you see Baron over there. You feel like your time's about to end, but you do see that your mortal friend at least is surviving. And then all of a sudden you see a small tiefling with a glowing tiara reach over for you.
And I'll
Uh-huh.
teleport him up with the others. Well, Dimension Door, the two of us, or with the others.
All right, so you teleport away as the volcano chamber you're in just finishes collapsing. It's a little bit easier. It's still collapsing, but you can make it through the tunnel a little bit safer. Especially with Theris and his telekinesis.
Continue bolting it until we're at a part that is not collapsing.
All right. You go out the way you came in?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys run out towards the platform that's built out from the mountain. You see, like, the volcano is kind of erupting and collapsing. And you look, the fire elemental above it seems to be getting smaller.
Nom nom.
Ooh. Is that good or is that bad?
Depends on your definition of bad.
I feel like it's gonna end up bad.
But you're currently 300 feet up because you're midway on this mountain. And with a quickly collapsing mountain, what do you guys want to do to get down or get away?
Who has
So
Featherfall?
the bow and arrow that I created while we were walking, I'm just going to fire an arrow down and bamf to it.
All right. This is the first time you've actually done this successfully with everyone in front of you?
Yep.
Now,
All
are
right,
we just
see-
wanting to get away from the mountain, or are we wanting to get the hell out of here completely?
Well, we're 300 feet just away from the mountain, I think. Because
Yeah, we still have to deal with the elemental.
So
Okay.
you guys just watch as Solomon runs over and he has like this weird glowing arrow and he just shoots it. And then you just watch him bamf down to the bottom of the volcano.
Well, that works.
I was going to do that if that got bad in there.
It's bad.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Who has Featherfall?
Yeah, I've got a
also
ring,
begins-
so
Yeah, he's
Solomon
permanently
continues to
Featherfall.
walk away from
Wait.
the mountain.
I do.
Where's our chicken?
Tanya has Featherfall.
You notice Albert is going.
Do I see Albert at the bottom?
No,
You
Ari,
just roll down.
I need you to roll a D100 Albert check.
That's not a good one.
It's not
You wanna
looking
use
good
your
for
inspiration?
Albert.
For Albert, sure.
For Albert.
So
Your poor boy.
The worst part is when the dice rolled, I could only see the ones column as it was covering up the
Yep.
tens.
I saw the same thing.
Yep.
Oh, Albert seems to
Where
be
is he?
MIA.
Where is he?
Remember?
Where's my boy?
What are you doing? This is only going to last another minute or so.
Tanya, Featherfall them down.
Oh, Featherfall.
Can I sense entities? Can I sense Albert?
Roll it. Roll an insight check as you go to sense where Albert may be.
oh, but actually, very important question.
Yeah.
Am I within Death's funky little I'm okay aura?
As long as Deft is alive and on the same plane as you, it seems to be working okay thus far from what you've seen.
Okay, cool. So 300 feet's not the deal breaker, I guess. I continue walking, honestly.
Where's our funky little boy?
You feel out for Albert, but you don't sense him. You're a little too panicked getting away from this collapsing volcano.
I listened for extremely panicked squawking.
Don't
Aren't
hear
you looking
anything.
for the catatonic
Sweet.
state bird?
Yeah, Ari like looks in the cave, see if she can see or hear anything.
Nope. Oh, he's not around.
Maybe something ate him or he got pinned under something. He's lost and afraid.
He had to have made it down, right?
He had to.
All right. You guys, so your feather falling flying, is anyone not accounted for? Other than Albert?
Other than Albert.
How's Kel doing?
I'm assuming he's with the feather falling crew. Otherwise, he'll just jump.
Feather falling is Baron, Calum, Patrick, Tanya.
6 total, including Tanya.
Tanya, or Claris
Tanya-
has been.
Tanya
Is it
does
5 or
herself.
6?
Tanya
It's-
herself doesn't need feather fall, but she can feather fall the other.
That's true. So yeah, so it's easy enough. So go ahead and mark off he's a feather fall, and you guys all managed to get down without issue. Deft. D100. All right, you watch as the volcano kind of begins collapsing in upon itself. You watch as the fire elemental kind of get sucked down with it until you can't see the fire elemental anymore.
Isn't it starting to look like where he was before?
It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It always gets worse. I don't trust that.
Let's get an aerial view. See if we can see what's going on.
I think being above the volcano is probably the worst place we could possibly be right now.
To you guys.
So is the guy immune to a volcano?
Yeah, but it's very viscous and heavy lava.
I am not immune to falling debris.
Have you tried?
I mean, I'm pretty good at it, but I'm not immune.
Wait, why would you have to worry about falling debris?
Do you not know how volcanoes work?
Oh, eruption.
Uh-huh. Still no sign of Albert, right?
Thus far.
Our little champion has gone in to fight the elemental all on his own. That little hero.
Best part is Solomon's happy to get rid of the damn chicken.
Albert?
No response.
Phoenix is.
I mean, he came back last time, right?
Yeah. Phoenixes are immortal too, right? Like, they just always come back?
They always come back. Yeah, you know what? Let's go try to get eyes on that elemental.
Yeah.
All right, so the two of you fly up.
Yep.
Huh?
All right, sure. Both of you, as you kind of fly up, go ahead and roll perception checks.
She's distracted looking for a small red bird.
Ari's too panicked. You kind of look around. Deft, you notice it's probably gone down, like it's collapsed in on itself. It's only like a quarter of the height it used to be. And it seems to be getting duller and cooler. You don't see the elemental.
Can I look at Ari's tiara? Is it still
Yeah,
getting
still
hotter?
glowing.
I have a hypothesis.
Hmm?
I think the thing on your head might have eaten the volcano.
Oh. With the elemental?
Hopefully with the elemental.
She just kind of like looks or looks up toward it, not
have a-
actually being able to see.
I have another question. Can you try taking that off for me?
Sure. She goes to move it. Does it move at all?
Right now, no, not while it's glowing.
A little stuck at the moment.
Hmm. Yeah, that's not good.
We can figure that out later.
Does it look like it's starting to settle? Or do I think this might still explode?
No, like it's getting much lower. Like all activity, like what was glowing in a very active volcano is now becoming very dull and inactive.
Okay.
Maybe when the tiara's done glowing.
There's a problem. I don't know if it's gonna be done glowing.
What do you mean?
That thing ate a lot of heat. Do you feel different?
She kind of like takes a moment to kind of assess herself. Does she feel any different?
I don't know. Roll a d100 and tell me if you feel any different.
20.
Not specifically.
No.
Try casting something.
Okay. Start small. She'll just send out a firebolt.
Firebolt comes out.
Kind of looks over on something bigger.
Mm.
Maybe it's just sealing away the elemental. Once it's done. Or maybe it's a tuning.
Let's get a closer look. And try to sense it.
But also note, you guys would notice it's not cool, but it's gotten about to be the average temperature of the plane as opposed to the extreme heats that it was before.
The volcano or the tiara?
Nice landing right in the middle. Oh, you had to re-roll it for yourself, didn't you?
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. The volcano or the tiara?
The volcano is all completely dead at this point, which more or less.
Well, we should probably make sure we didn't just piss off Brel by killing his forge. Let's go back to the others.
Okay. Hello, fly. Maybe we'll see Albert.
I didn't see the little guy.
She looks down a bit sad, or down and saddened.
Hey, they always come back, like you said.
Yeah. Like another person I know. She gives you a smirk. And we'll make our way back to the others.
All right, so you fly back down to the others.
No.
There's no danger at this point as the volcano is completely incapacitated
Now,
and inactive.
did I look at what the crown was while they were away?
Up to you.
Yeah, Solomon wants to look at it.
Sure, hold on. Let me get you a picture.
Now, you said you covered it in a cloth, right, Dev?
Yeah.
Did I get the crown covered in cloth, or did I get the crown?
You got my bag of holding with all my things in it, minus a few things.
Oh, yeah.
It's still covered in cloth.
Okay.
Oh, exactly.
I would have warned you not to touch it as well.
Oh, you just said the whole thing, and yes, I need to learn that.
It looks more like a standard crown than this, but the material and the symbols look very similar to this Solomon. It's a more thinner crown.
Looks like a jester hat.
It will never be cool.
Solomon, all comedy is derived from fear, and unfortunately, I am the funniest guy alive.
You get a very bad sense from it, though.
Solomon doesn't know what it does, but you, the player, knows what it does, right?
Nope, no idea.
Oh, cool. Let's keep it that way.
Solomon, the player, does feel very weirded out by it, though.
I told you not to touch it.
Yep, goes back in the bag of holding. I'm not gonna put this weird magical item on my head. I just needed to see what it looked like.
Bro, if I came back and saw you with that crown in your head, I would have had an aneurysm and died on the spot.
All right, so as they fly back down to go over to talk to you guys, what's your plan? What do you guys speak of?
You're really never going to use that thing with two hands.
I absolutely am.
Do it right now. Show me.
All righty then. I take the hammer, hold
Roll
it
a
with two
performance
hands,
check.
and I swing to hit Patrick.
Oh, okay. All right.
Natural 20.
All right.
Roll an attack. Come on.
Yeah. Should I roll? What should I roll with? Would I just add my normal bonuses to it?
Roll like a strength attack roll. It wouldn't be magic, I don't think.
Well, let's see. Should I use all the same bonuses I use with my other strength weapons?
It wouldn't have a plus bonus like the hammer does. But other than that, it'd be the same. It'd still just be strength.
Okay. So
Plus
proficiency. So 3 plus, okay, so then I will use my battle axe because that doesn't give me any other bonuses except my strength and proficiency. Let me make sure I am targeting you, cool.
Yeah, that hits. Where were you aiming?
I was aiming right for your head.
Okay, you crack into the dome. His head doesn't move, but you.
Oh no! You wait, my friend. You're not that lucky.
I know.
So as he hits you, you now have a small, tiny dent that is in your head because you were recently softened with the heat.
Yep.
You may need to get that fixed using your old head.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Baird.
Thank you.
You dented your friend.
I can fix that.
It'll buff out.
Yeah. Some elbow grease.
Well, no sign of the elemental. Or Albert.
Hey,
not Albert.
Byrne, do you want to maybe have another little communion to see if we pissed off Brel? Or was that intentional?
I mean,
Because I'm feeling like I feel a little bad now. It was a nice forge.
I wouldn't worry about it. I think wherever Brel currently is, he's pleased with what we've done.
And besides, he said we could, or gave the go ahead, so he needs to deal with his consequences.
Well, no ale for you, Sour Pants.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Roll D100.
It's still below 50.
Just it doesn't feel done yet.
So as you're sitting there, all of a sudden, your arm tattoo just immediately lights up and glows like a fiery orange red.
Yeah. She kind of stands there stunned for a moment.
Yeah, your arms are really bright.
And that's why they call her Candle Bright. Bada
Yep.
bing.
Really?
Is it glowing
I thought we made that
blue
name
like
up.
it usually does, or does it? Did you say it was glowing like red or
No, it's
orange?
like a fiery color.
Okay. She takes a deep breath and kind of focuses in on herself. Does she feel fully recharged?
No, you don't feel anything. You just see your arm lighting up.
Leech, I think you might need to take more power.
No, when I was exhausted, it was dull. She is going.
Solomon said, "Leech, I think you need to take more power."
She is going to see. She's going to, I suppose, start off conjuring up another firebolt, and she's going to see if she can manipulate it at all.
All right, so you conjure up the firebolt, and all of a sudden it kind of flickers up.
Huh?
It's getting dimmer.
You're consuming too much power.
Remind me, in what other situations did Ari's arm glow like this?
When you drew a lot of power from it, and when I was, well, not this color. It's glowing blue twice. When you draw a lot of power, and when I siphoned power from the elemental. But it's only glown this color in a dream once. And it burned, but
The tiara continues to just kind of dull.
maybe Solomon's onto something. She's gonna try and focus and see if she can't draw some power from the flame. Or not from the flame, from the plane.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Roll. Just roll an Arcana check.
I love how Solomon says you're consuming too much energy, so her thing
You
is
said you're leeching not enough power after that.
Nope,
Okay.
did not. Ari misheard.
Apparently so.
You try to like absorb, but the familiar feeling you felt in the past, like nothing happens.
Does she still feel that feeling though, or?
Mm-mm.
Do I feel particularly juiced up?
Not at all. In fact, you're kind of a little bit tired after all that.
Gonna try throwing out another firebolt.
Yeah, as you go to conjure up a firebolt, it like sucks back into your hand.
She just kind of looks at her hand. Uh, I'm sucking up all of the fire magic in this area, aren't I?
Yes.
I'm
Just the magic or the
concerned
heat as
to
well?
where it's going.
She looks at the tattoo on her arm. I think it's going into me.
Doubtful.
Try this. You're a battery for Deft. Try to suck all the heat out of this place. Deft, try to expel all that heat. To dissipate it. At the same time.
You want to destroy the plane of fire.
I give Theris kind of a dirty look.
You don't have to
not-
destroy it, but you can test it to see if it's possible. Because if you
Not s-
can, then both of you should be able to work in conjunction for any elementals. And nullify them.
Let's maybe focus on the fact that I'm sucking up all the fire magic in the area.
Actually, now that you mention it, Techno, you kind of look around. It's not just the volcano that's kind of got dimmer. Like this whole area is kind of like subsided a bit in heat.
And maybe
The
try,
magma begins to kind of move slower.
maybe try and figure out how to turn this off. Def, can you maybe try expelling some heat? Draw some power from me?
Yeah, let's, I'm just gonna... Don't you wow me. Patrick, get out of my DMs. I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna chuck a fireball over yonder.
All right, so you take a firebolt. You're checking it where?
Yonder.
You go to check it yonder, and it flows back towards Ari and is absorbed into Ari.
That's so weird.
Okay, we can figure this out. She takes a few more deep breaths, and she's going to try and focus it on not sucking up magic. She's just gonna try and I guess
See if you
try
can create
and,
a pathway across the lava. Walk in front of it and absorb it and try to make a hardened walkway by taking the heat out of just the area you're walking.
this. Look around, Theris. It's all cooling down.
Yeah, but
she's-
concentrate specifically and you target into a specific area just to make a pathway in front of you. That you cool it so rapidly it becomes basalt.
Theris, all the lava is already cooling.
Yes, but see if you can focus it to pinpoint, not just an area. You have to test this.
Let's try and turn this off first. We can stress test it later. She's gonna focus on trying to turn off this effect. Stop sucking up all the fire magic.
You try to stop it, nothing happens. You just keep absorbing all this. However, you do notice your tiara is almost to the point where it is completely cool.
Solomon will walk over and gesture for Ari to kneel down because I'm short.
She'll crouch down, but she's keeping a close eye on whatever weapon you have.
Somebody summon a box.
You're not about to hit me, are you?
Can Solomon just take the tiara off her head?
You could certainly try.
Yeah, he's not gonna yank it off, just on the off chance it's adhered to her skull. Just gonna remove it.
You go to pull it, it doesn't move.
Ow.
all of a sudden you just watch the arm like glows. Like it starts to get brighter and brighter and brighter. Like it's finally changing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes dull. And you just watch it dissolve off Ari's arm and it's no longer there.
The tattoo?
Mm-hmm. And the crown is completely cool.
Congratulations, you fed power to something.
Ari, you feel kind of strange all of a sudden when the tattoo goes away.
Is that good or bad?
You guess.
She's going to, I guess, her first thought, does she still feel a connection to death?
I mean, no different than you typically would.
Okay. She's going to try and throw out a firebolt again.
You conjure up a firebolt, it doesn't suck back into your hand.
Okay, that's a start. Your
That
turn.
is the plane of fire look. Does it begin heating up again?
Does what begin heating up?
The plane of fire. Like Solomon looks out.
Slowly. It's not like an immediate thing, but it looks like heat's kind of returning to the area. But nowhere like it was when the forge was going with the volcano.
Def, your turn. Try throwing some fire.
I throw some fire.
Yep, you can throw fire in. That issue.
Well, looks like you didn't destroy the plane of fire, thankfully.
Okay. That's good.
Moment of truth. Can you take it off?
She's going to see if the tiara will move at all.
Yep. You go to pull the tiara now lifts off your head.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe I just needed to finish the tuning.
Now try what if you can control it now. Now try to do a pathway in the lava. See if you can cool it. Just like if you can control it and where it's directed.
Be careful
Let's
of
see
that
if I can manipulate fire at all. She's going to conjure up another firebolt and see if she can't manipulate it.
Conjure up a firebolt. What are you trying to do with it?
Just a quickened one. Just going to see if she has the same kind of manipulation she had before.
You can tap back into your sorcery points for some reason.
Nice.
My magic. It's back.
Yep.
All right. RB, a very
Yeah.
important thing that Solomon said. Am I not being heard very well?
I agree.
Oh no, I heard you very clearly. I caught it.
I missed
So don't
it.
repeat yourself.
I missed it.
All right.
Yeah, that's your fault.
That's
Go
the
b- go
player
back and
missing it,
rewatch
not the
this.
character.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that these guys were distracted enough not to listen to
Up to
him.
you. I'm going to drink behind me. You can retell.
There's, could you ask the people up top if the portal closed?
Yeah.
Once the DM gets back?
I'm already back.
Sure. Yeah, they pull out the cell phone. Cell stone.
Oh, you need to use sending. They don't have cell stones up there.
We don't.
No, they haven't been mass produced yet.
You
I
gotta
thought we
use the
had one
spell.
left because I don't think I have that one prepped.
There is.
No. We don't have
We don't have sending anymore.
strangers don't
It's been
have
days.
cell
Clerics.
stones.
It's been several
been
days
weeks.
since our wizard left.
All right,
and neither
so-
of them
Yeah, I don't have that
Maybe
prepped.
if we call Leah on the cell stone, maybe she can send spell.
Yeah, can you forward this message, please?
I don't know. Maybe roll a DM 100 and find out.
You have a collect call from my bad, maybe it's a boy.
Always hangs up when it's me.
I'm gonna start programming it so whenever
You just
someone
need
tries to
star
call
67.
Be right back.
Leah's stone, it just like explodes in their face.
This is where Leah ended up inventing caller ID from. Like, oh, them again? I've been gone 3 days. 2 days, 3 days, 2 days.
Only for sending too.
Not like, how are you doing? How are the kids acclimating? You know, how's Jason and his drinking problem going? No,
We've
just
tried to convince our clerics to take sending. They won't. If you'd please have a word with them, we can stop calling you about.
Okay, yeah, let's
we'd like
as
to tell
much
you
as-
about our Lord and Savior, bro.
as much as I love it here, let's get out of this place. Can someone take us back to Golden Perch, please?
So, Ari, all of your
Hmm.
sorcery point abilities have returned. Your class abilities for your Phoenix stuff have not.
Oh.
So you can use sorcery points again.
Can only take 5 of us.
Say I can take 5.
'Cause I have word of recall.
Same.
All right.
My word of recall ends up in your liquor cabinet, by the way.
I got this. Ari is going to go ahead and open up a portal to just outside.
His liquor cabinet?
I was going to say the Temple
You
of Satay,
wish.
No.
or the Ruby Temple.
Using what spell?
Gate.
So you're trying to open one from the plane of fire to the material plane.
Yes.
Well, thankfully, the guardian of the material plane is not opposed to you guys. In fact, some of you have maybe even met them at one point or another.
Oh.
And I don't know, Def, do you let them leave the fire plane?
No, you guys are stuck here forever with me. Just kidding.
All right,
No.
so you go and you cast portal.
I'll have to kill them, keep them today.
All right, so you do cast it near where the other portal was or outside the building?
Outside of the building.
All right. Who goes through the portal first?
I guess I will.
Also, I didn't hear what the thing you had said just prior to that, Solon.
No, that's fine. You were distracted by your magic.
Well, like, you were inaudible for me, is what I mean.
I didn't hear him say anything at all.
I know he said something, I just couldn't.
Everyone else started talking when I said my thing, so it got drowned out.
Patrick knows. Patrick heard.
Yep. I think Nobel heard too.
All right. So through the portal, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go last.
I was going to take one last look around, see if she can't see Albert.
All right. I need you and Deft to each roll a D100 to see what fate lies for Albert.
Fucking finally got rid of the chicken.
Don't say that.
You wait at the edge of the portal as it continues to get hotter. Alas, no Albert in sight.
A single tear evaporates off my face.
Albert, wherever you are, be safe.
I love you, Albert.
And we'll see you again.
All right. Through the portal?
Yes.
All right. As you guys exit the plane of fire and enter back into the material plane at the Golden Perch, you enter into a fiery oblivion as everything is completely scorched and on fire.
Yup.
Oh.
Did you not
Oops.
think this would happen?
Well, that's
Because
why
you
we
opened
can't
up a blast hole from.
You just see smoke and fire everywhere.
Try
she's
that
going
crown
to
out.
enter into the temple in front of us.
Hmm?
She's going to enter into the temple in front of us, or is that just gone as well?
Did you
All
really?
right, put the crown on.
The everything's on fire, even the stone. It's super hot here.
Right. She'll put on the tiara.
Solomon just begins leaving.
Hoovering it back up.
She's gonna quickly open the temple doors in front of us, though. Have a look to see if that portal is still open.
The portal is still open.
This one's still open. We should probably try and close it.
See if you can will it closed with that
And
crown.
it's huge, too.
On it. She's gonna hold her hands out and close her eyes and focus on trying to close this portal.
Okay,
Doesn't that mean
so
the elemental isn't destroyed?
elemental not dead.
Is the portal expanding?
It's been expanding since you guys have been in there. It never
Is it
stopped expanding. It's very, very big.
All right. She's
But
gonna.
you can try to stop it, yeah.
Yep. She's gonna try and focus it closed.
You reach out, but it doesn't seem to react to you.
Daft, you try. You're the Lord of Fire. Maybe it'll listen to you.
Yeah, hardly.
You have to
That's
work
enough.
together.
You just walk up to the fire and say, that's enough.
Yep.
All right, so you walk up to the portal, and all of a sudden, the portal just... And all the fire just snuffs out. And it's just smoke everywhere.
Wow.
I put my head in my hands.
Baron, I thought it would be happier that would work. Why does it look so dejected?
Daft? I think you're now the sole Lord of Fire.
Just slowly drag my palms down my face.
Oh no, he is absolutely entirely soul smashed right now.
Should I be happy about that?
Why wouldn't you?
No reason.
Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
Maybe not right now. Let's
At this point, Killen's looking a little bit panicked.
Where is-
Yeah, maybe we should check to see if survivors.
Yeah, this is not good.
Where'd he go? There were like hundreds of people here that were stationed here. You've seen nobody.
Yeah, I mean, Solomon got a head
Everyone?
start on everything.
Everyone
Ari,
check
can you fly up and see if they evacuated out?
Yeah. Everyone
We'll start
else,
checking out around here.
I reach out for any souls that are lingering. 2 reasons. 1, to see if were people killed. And 2, of course, because they're souls.
All right. So you look around. You haven't found any people or bodies yet.
Yeah, Ari
You
flies
guys
up.
spread and start looking. How high do you fly up?
High enough that she can see not only like a good aerial view of this place, but also the surrounding terrain. outside
Sure.
of-
Roll a perception check as you fly up. How high? Give me a feet estimate.
Above the tallest tower.
You do not have enough air to fly above. The tallest tower is an impenetrable tower that can't be destroyed, and it goes up through the clouds.
Oh, okay.
It's only one single tower, though.
a good.
You gotta
500
remember,
feet.
dragons used to perch up there. So there's
Yeah,
like
let's-
all these little ones.
That's fair. 500, 600 feet, somewhere in that range.
So roll that perception.
That's 500 to 600.
Classic
feet for you.
Ari.
Amazing.
Too much smoke. You see nothing.
Do I feel any lingering souls?
She'll fall back down.
As you walk around, you're kind of like reaching out with your hand, looking for anything, just trying to feel for souls. Roll a d100 for me, really quick.
If anybody in chat say roll a d100 real quick. I like chat to decide my fate.
Can Solomon have left for the main gate?
You got to find a way to get down because probably any of the elevator things or pathways are burnt and collapsed.
You're saying that like it doesn't have a bow and arrow.
I know. I just want to hear him say it.
Yeah, no. I could just like drop shoot an arrow down there or just drop an arrow.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
Solomon is leaving the boat. It's gone. He'll be waiting outside the city.
That's a 44.
All right, so
Thank
as
you,
you're
Wastrel.
reaching around, you feel like you start to feel something, and you watch a hand kind of come up out of the rubble and grab your arm.
I just reactively cast Spare the Dying. Just in
Thankfully, they're not
case.
dying, but they look extremely burned. It is our dear friend and Death's mentor. As you see Grandmaster Oberon with like 3rd-degree burns all over his body.
Okay, if I recognize it's him, then I'll just pump a... Let me see what spell slots I got. Since it's 3rd-degree burns, I'll just use that. I'll pump a 3rd level Cure Light Wounds.
Okay. We'll say that's kind of enough to decide he's still really burnt and will probably need like actual like long-term magic treatment to
And it'll be a deft.
fix some of this.
I yell for deft.
But this is the only person you've found alive so far. Do you go deft?
Yeah, if I hear him.
Yeah, I'd say pretty easy enough. There's no one else making noise, so it's just you guys. It's like dead silent other than just like the smoke and the wind.
I've only found one survivor, and I think you want to be here, deft.
How bad does outside of the city look?
Now that you've actually gone outside the city, I'll let you roll a perception check for me.
Oof, oh boy. Perception.
All right, I'll answer you in a second. Let's let them finish first, though.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
All right.
Does he look conscious, or is he like in
Oh,
and
he's
out?
conscious, but he's just like completely burned. You're okay. And he just kind of grabs onto your hand very gently.
Hey, old man. Sorry we weren't faster. We closed it.
We
Not
tried
fast
to
enough.
send you a message. We thought it was you. We're wrong.
What happened?
Dragon.
The dragon we chased off.
Solomon, as you look out, since you're at the bottom of the city, Tyros, which is the capital of the kingdom of Tyros, which is part of northern Arcadia, is about 20 miles away from the Golden Perch, and you just see billows of smoke leading all the way towards it, and some coming up from the town itself, off in the distance.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, you just missed it.
Oh, the neighboring town is burning, correct?
Yes. So basically, there's a large path of burning, like trees and things. It looks like something burned this entire place and then flew its way over there and started burning things over there.
Yeah, the dragon that we didn't finish off.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
Probably sucked up all the fire magic.
Yep. Solomon's not surprised. He's already heading towards. I was honestly heading towards the town, anyways. Got a couple hours head start on you guys. But Solomon will just begin heading that direction.
He was never seen again.
Be
All right.
careful. There was something wrong with its eyes. He just kind of falls asleep, passes out.
We should have gone after it. We should have.
was a bit difficult. It could fly, and only a couple of you can. Not like we could have given chase easily. Tried locking it down, but it was too strong.
Someone had the item that controls dragons. I don't know who. I have some ideas, but I don't know who.
It's our world's version of a orb of dragon kind, except it's stronger in our world than the standard one.
I thought we gave that to a bard.
You did. It was under protection at the Arcanum headquarters in the same town where your guys' house you were given is. Allie's organization was protecting it, which is quite capable, if you recall.
Shall we check there first? Plus, he needs to get better attention than what I can do here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick him up so we can move him somewhere better. How long were we in the plane of fire for?
Probably like 12, 14 hours.
And does time flow the same there as it does here?
You're not 100% certain. The only time Deft is spent there, he spent in significant chunks of time. He wandered around trying to not get killed for a while.
Yeah, times.
Ari's probably swooping down by this point.
Tyros is gonna suffer the same fate if we don't go there.
What? Elementals? Did a portal open there?
The dragon.
Dragon? Oh, dragon. You mean the one we fought earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it just, or who else is gathered up?
I assume it's just you, me, and Theris at the moment. Solomon wandered off. I don't know where Patrick and Baron were. Though they didn't say they wandered off.
Okay, I've got enough magic, I can teleport us still. We should gather everyone up and then...
Have you been to Tyros before?
Yes, that's where Eskel was assassinated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's literally like 20 miles away from the Golden Perch.
Okay.
Solomon would be aware, though, it looks like it's already been attacked. It's not as bad as this place, but it has been attacked from the looks of what he can see.
Yeah, Solomon's already walking there. 20 miles is easy.
Is he gonna be alright?
Hopefully.
Caleb just kind of looks over to you. I'll stay with him and get him attention.
Yeah, try to see if you can't gather up people remaining here. We have you. Let me see if I have any.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hand him 2 of my potions of healing.
Okay. I'll see it done, boss.
It's not much, but do what you can. I'm gonna give him. How many cell stones do we have? I think we have
None.
None?
There's
We have-
one. There's Leah has
We have
one.
rocks though, right? We've got the
You have sending
rocks.
stones, yeah. So
yeah.
there's one. The advanced ones are with Leah and Patrick. The other ones you have are just standard stones. They only speak to the entire group. And I think you had like 4 of those.
Yeah,
one
I've
of
got
those
one.
is in Omash's possession. Theris has one, and then I think you had 2 more you spread around.
I think Ari has one as well, right?
Yeah, you and I share one.
Yeah, so you have 1 extra for somebody.
Okay, I'd like to give that one to Caleb.
Sounds good.
He's familiar with how they work.
All right. Spread out. Let's gather everyone up and meet at the gate. Okay. Was I heard there?
Mm-hmm. Caleb, thank you for your help. I'll see you soon, alright?
Stay safe, boss.
You too.
It's been good seeing you. And she's gonna fly off and start trying to find people.
All right. As you guys start heading off that way and making your way there, do you get Patrick and Baron as well?
Yeah, we're gathering people up, meeting at the gate.
All right. So as you
And
gather
then
them up,
realizing that Solomon is not here.
and that is where we'll pause for the night, and you are all now level 19.
Wow.
This is your last level up that will come naturally. There's only one more way to level up, and it's either finishing the campaign or doing the bonus boss. So you can either go into the end as level 20s, or you can finish the campaign out at level 20. But I leave that up to you.
I have to figure out a feat now.
Get 4th level spell slots, let's go!
Don't forget, if you do have alternate characters, Def, make sure you level them up to level 19.
Why would I'm not gonna play at the beginning. Why would they need to be leveled up?
Well,
silly.
considering
Silly.
you get, I think, level 19 for your wizard, or is it level 20 where you get 2 more spells, your signature spells? Yeah.
I mean, if you put it that way.
You're like, wait, more signature
You put it
spells.
that way.
Wait a minute. But yeah, so we'll pause there. I'll let you guys level up, and we'll pick up there next week.
Cool. Well, thank you,
Good
everyone
stuff, my
who
dudes.
hung out with us. We appreciate it very much. Thanks for the subs, Nicholas, and your donos to get top dog again. And hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow night, midnight central, for some Grimdark action. If we don't, have a great weekend. And thanks to all our vets who sacrificed everything to make sure we have the freedoms to play games and stuff like this. So have a great Memorial weekend. Night, everyone.
Night, everyone.
Everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.